Good evening. Here in Colorado, and reading through the book of Job, chapter 14. If you want Bible studies, let me know. We got them, and they're free of charge. Come in the mail. Really cool. Man born of woman, chapter 14 of Job. Man born of woman is a few days and full of trouble. He springs up like a flower and withers away. Like a fleeting shadow, he does not endure. Do you fix your eye on such a one? Will you bring him before you for judgment? Who can bring what is pure from the impure? No one. Man's days are determined. You have decreed the number of months of correction of his months, and have set limits he cannot exceed. So look away from him and let him alone till he has put in his time like a hired hand, or a hired man, correction. At least there's hope for a tree. If it is cut down, it will sprout again, and its new shoots will not fail. Its roots may grow old in the ground, and its stump die in the soil, yet at the scent of water it will bud, and put forth shoots like a plant. But the man dies and is laid low. He breathes his last and is no more. As water disappears from the sea, or a riverbed becomes parched and dry, so man lies down and does not rise till the heavens are no more. Men will not awake or be roused from their sleep. If only you would hide me in the grave and conceal me till your anger has passed. If only you would set me a time and then remember me. If a man dies, will he live again? And then remember me? If a man dies, will he live again? That's my correction. I read the same half verse twice. Verse 14 of chapter 14. If a man dies, will he live again? All the days of my heart's service, I will wait for my renewal to come. You will call, and I will answer you. You will long for the creature your hands have made. Surely then you will count my steps, but not keep track of my sin. My offenses will be sealed up in a bag. You will cover over my sin. But as a mountain erodes and crumbles, and as a rock is moved from its place, as water wears away stones and torrents wash away the soil, so you destroy man's hope. You overpower him once for all, and he is gone. You change his countenance and send him away. If his sons are honored, he does not know it. If they are brought low, he does not see it. He feels but the pain of his own body and mourns only for himself. He feels but the pain of his own body and mourns only for himself. Pretty awesome, right? Wow. I think the thought or the feeling that he's contemplating is that, or he's raising up, is that we as men, we all have an end. So if that end comes, is there a hope? It looks like there's nothing. He says at least the tree, when it's deep in the ground and its root is old and maybe knocked over, at the scent of rain, it sends forth new shoots. Somewhere along that line. I'm not reading it directly. So at least that has a immortality of sorts. But he asked that question, and then looking forward to the Christ, to Yeshua, Jesus. Yeshua bar Joseph, right? He was the son of Joseph, of Mary, son of God. He did come and he brought forth something that was pure from the impure, because he was still man. This guy says no one, but he hasn't. This is the oldest book in the Bible, Job, one of the oldest books, if I'm not mistaken. And he says God sets the limit on us. He we cannot exceed it. It's talking about this. Yet at the scent of water it will bud and put forth shoots like a plant. But man dies and is laid low. He breathes his last and is no more. As water disappears from the sea, or riverbed becomes parched and dry, so man lies down and does not rise. Till the heavens are no more, men will not awake or be roused from their sleep. If only you would hide me in the grave and conceal me till your anger has passed. If only you would set a time and then remember me. If a man dies, will he live again? So he's saying these things like, this is the way it is, this is what it is. And he says, will he live again? All the days of my heart service, I will wait for my renewal to come. You will call, and I will answer you. So he knows, or he senses that if his renewal is out there and God calls, he will answer. This is ancient text. Job may have been written down before Moses wrote down Genesis and Exodus and all those. You will call and I will answer. You will long for the creature your hands have made. How much have we loved our animals that we could bring them back? How much do we love our loved ones that passed that we can bring them back or go to them? Which is a grander adventure in a way, because we have to die to go to them. We would if we could. And God, I think Job's saying, you will long for the creature your hands have made. So he understands God's pull for us. If he created us, he longs for the creatures his hands have made. And then, of course, fences will be sealed up in a bag. He'll cover them. And then, cover my sin. But as a mountain erodes and crumbles, and as a rock is moved from its place, as water wears away stones, and torrents wash away the soil, so you destroy man's hope. You overpower him once and for all, and he is gone. You change his countenance and send him away. If his sons are honored, he does not know it. If they are brought low, he does not see it. He feels but the pain of his own body, and mourns only for himself. Interesting, right? Ancient questions, revelations, and we get to see the end. We know we're Anna Domini, after the dominion, after Christ. We see what Job, or we're looking back at what Job is looking toward the possibility. God bless you all for my Bible studies. Let me know. We got them. We send them to you free of charge in the mail. Adios.